Happy Wednesday, everybody. This is the BigSumBites coming back for a big time special. It's the BigSumBites, summer all the time, summer special right now on your computer, phone, whatever. It's good. Anyway, I'm going to show y'all some awesome and an awesome watermelon drink that we love here at BigSumBites, and one that we also hope that you love too. So, we have a beautiful red watermelon straight off the farm. Perfect. We have some sugar, some lemon juice, some lemon lime soda, and always optional, but not required, some watermelon vodka. Now, it's all good. It's all good here. Because guess what? At the BigSumBites, we can do whatever we want. So today's special, I'm going to tell some stories. I'm going to cut up some watermelon. I'm going to put it in the blender, and we're going to have us a good time. So, let's start. First thing, I love using an ice cream scoop. These things are great. Not only are they great for making cookies, scooping out ice cream, but they're also awesome for balling melons. Now, melons, watermelons, cantaloupe, Israel melon, you name it, doesn't matter. Get an ice cream scoop and they will be awesome. So, take a scoop, slowly turn it around a couple of times. Easy peasy, pulls out right there. I'm gonna put each one that I cut out in the blender. We'll probably do about 10 of these. That will equal about a cup and a half. I'm not making these balls too big. So, I hope everybody is having an awesome summer. Y'all are awesome. And I hope your summer is filled with big sum dreams and melon sweets. Okay. I've got about 10 watermelon balls in there. Now, what I want to do next, since we kind of like it a little sweet around these pots at BigSumBites, I'm going to add just a little bit of sugar. Just about a quarter cup, not much. Just a little quarter cup. Now, I could call it right now with the watermelon sugar, but we know I'm not Harry Styles, and, well, I can't seem like him. But I am just as good looking. So, lemon juice. I'm going to put in a quarter cup of lemon juice next. A little bit of lemon juice. You can call this watermelon lemonade. You can call this watermelon surprise. I call it watermelon drink. Now, for our lemon lime soda, about a half cup. And last but not least, I got some water. So, what we're gonna do now, this is what it's gonna look like. So, can't forget to add our lid so it doesn't go anywhere. And chop. Boom, 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 boom. There you go, there you go, there you go. Mmm. Mmm. Now, gotta get a glass. Yeah. Glass right here. Okay. Watermelon shake. Watermelon drink. It's summer. Who cares? There are no rules. Cheers, y'all. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah. This right here is so awesome, y'all. Easy to make, perfectly sweet. It's great. I love it. Now, story time. Just as I promised. I promised that I was going to get a story in. So, last year, my father-in-law and I, Mike Smith, a lot of y'all know him. He's the best father-in-law that anybody could ever ask for. He's awesome. Well, he and I went down to the end of the world in Louisiana in Venice last year. And the story goes, I went down there with him, and whenever we got to the end of the world, there was this little fishing village down there at the end in Venice. Venice, Louisiana, there's a pretty big fishing village down there. Well, I went down there, and there was this old man sitting inside this cabin, and he sees us walking over, and Mike tells me to go on over and talk to him, and he goes off to look at the fish, so I go over and sit down with him. Well, anyway, what happens is he sits down with me, and he just starts talking, just like we're old friends. I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm so easy to talk to, but we're just old friends, and he's just sitting there telling me a story. And the story goes is that he was telling me about his old Aunt Esme Dufarge. Now, she lived down in the bayou, down in Cajun country. And this old man had this real distinctive voice, talking like this, and said, Summerall, my Aunt Esme, she was a crazy one. I said, okay, well, what about her? Well, one day back years ago before the war, she called the police. I said, why was that? He said, well, she said one of her neighbors was exposing himself to her. I'm like, sir, well, that's kind of disgusting. Do you really need to tell me this story? He said, yes, I do, because it's so far off, it's ridiculous. I'm like, okay, well, what happened? Well, police came out to Aunt Esme's house, and she never acted right, but I think that may have been because the moonshine was getting to her. But, you know, that Aunt Esme, the police came to the house, and they was looking at everything, and they said, Esme, what's wrong? Said, this man's over here exposing himself. Well, let's see. Where is he? Well, you got to stand up on this box and use these binoculars to see him, because he's there in his house taking a shower. That's exposing himself to me. Oh, man. So anyway, down in Venice, this old man and I laughed and laughed and laughed. Classic story. It was great. I didn't catch his name, but I hope that old man is doing well, and I'm raising a glass to him today. So Today's special: watermelon lemonade, watermelon sugar, watermelon drink, whatever you want to call it. Always enjoy responsibly. See y'all later, Big Sum Nation.